Whoa, guys, it's James. Did you not hear the left? Whoa, okay, I thought you clicked start, and I was like, click start, sir, who's here? Push the X button.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Oh, yeah, we're like, oh, no, I thought he clicked go, but he didn't. It went into demo. Oh, left, right. Gotta get that pussy tight. Oh, guys.
That is the game we're playing.
My name is James, and welcome to Mostly Playing PlayStation. You better believe I was about to say speaking Sentai, but that's my podcast tip of the hat to that, MLMpod.com. Find out more information. No, it's going into demo again, you sneaky game.
That's how they do it back in the day, man.
All right, I would like to introduce my guest today. You know him as JustNickPeriod, but I know him as my old coworker and Nicholas Foster. His name is...
Nick.
All right. Oh, you might know him as, and I know him, but he knows himself as another name.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy. Nick, how you been? We can start, like,
okay.
Yeah. So
I didn't know how sacred the start button was, so I didn't want to press it.
Oh, how's that controller feel in your hand? It's a little guy's controller.
Feels great, man.
Okay, good. Guys, this is Beast Wars. If you haven't known about it, you better check it. I don't think it's on any... I think it might be on Tubi or Pluto now.
What is that?
Tubi TV. It's a free streaming service.
Oh, you're talking about the actual show.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So watch it. It's the best Transformers thing ever put out in the world, around in the 90s and 2000s, to the point where the people who were working on it, the IT department came in to like set things up, and they were looking at what they were doing because it was all CGI at the time, and they were looking at what they were animating, and the IT people were like, these computers shouldn't be able to do this. How are you doing this, and why are you doing this? So then they got upgrades, and they were able to render stuff even quicker, which it's insane that this stuff was made on computers in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, I was a big fan of this. I used to see this all the time. This was with, I don't know if it was Gorilla Prime or Kong Prime. Was that what they call them? Where he was like the ape and he was the Optimus guy? Or is that a different one?
Oh, no, this is Optimus Prime.
But I thought Optimus was like the truck, but they had like a different name.
Optimus Primal?
That's what it was. Some weird thing that they had. So
you can be him. Choose, baby.
Well, yeah. Well, if I'm gonna, this is the bad guys, right?
No. Waspinator's the bad guy.
Okay,
that's the bad guy.
Okay, yeah, I'm going with the bad guy.
I've never played as the baddies.
You always got to play with the baddies.
I should have.
Right.
I wanted to be Rhinox, though.
I just want to be bad, man.
Okay, I would like to say something real quick about this.
Let's go.
You commented, ooh, we can hear all the like wispy doos and stuff. I cannot, for some weird reason, this is a PlayStation 1 game, I can't I can't set this to mono, so if people are talking, hopefully we don't need to hear them talk, because it just cuts that out. It only lets us hear this stuff that's in mono.
Well, do you want to see if there's like subtitles? This is a game. They used to be good about being like, yo.
No, there wasn't. I've already looked at the settings, and that wasn't one of them.
Well, then screw it.
I also think that maybe you should be reading this. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Maximal Chief Engineer Rhinox. Are you moving that?
Yeah, I did on accident. Sorry.
I was like, I don't read that fast. Has extended his heavily fortified base to within easy reach of Tarantulas' lair. Invade and neutralize this threat.
Oh, well, I thought there was more of that. Okay, who we got?
We have Megatron. I had a friend in high school named Megatron. Her name was Megan, but she was tall, and people called her Megatron.
Is that Scorponok?
Scorponok.
Okay.
We have Inferno. He's a fire ant. He was in like second season, I think.
Tarantulas. Oh, that's scary.
But no, this can't be second season because they're not metallics yet.
I gotta go with Inferno. I like Inferno.
Yeah, he's cool. But do you like his firepower, his speed, his beast mode tactics?
Yo, I go beast mode regardless, so it'll work. I'll figure it out, man.
Who is that football player who went beast mode?
Marshawn Lynch, beast mode.
Man.
Came back just to lose.
Can you... Okay, so these, I think, are tank controls. So...
Oh, so we're doing Resident Evil... Oh, they got the strafe in here, though.
So you you should take a little bit. There's no time limit to just learn your maneuvers.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you got to figure it out. Whoa, that was different. I think I transformed a bit right there. Yes, I can transform.
Yeah, you can go beast mode. And I think when you're...
My beast is an ant?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll take that.
It's insects and reptiles are what the Predacons got, and then the Maximals.
That is definitely tank mode. That is great. I like this. All right, let's go.
The Maximals are mammals and... what are the birds?
Now, that's an interesting thing that I see here is they seem to, like, have inputs by, like, the order you put them in. So, like, I tried to transform and then jump. And, like, well, I tried to jump and then transform. So then I jumped. And then when I was trying to move forward after jumping, I still had to transform.
I have no idea what you were trying to describe. It sounded like science.
The button prompts, they actually, like, work in order. So they don't... You know, they don't mess with... If you put a button prompt in, they want to make sure that whatever you put in, you get to do it. So if you, like, tried to jump and then you tried to transform, they wouldn't skip the jump command and, like, let you just transform. They would still totally, like, add the other button prompt you put in, you know?
I'm going to have to trust you on this.
Well, yeah.
You know more about video games, and that's why I wanted you to play this game. I have never been able to beat this. There's other ways. Yeah, there's other ways to go. I would say you probably need a key or to shut something off.
Oh, they got keys in here?
Look at the moon and the night sky. I think those things are just going to keep murdering you.
Yeah, I mean they were doing a little bit of damage, but I got it.
Did you ever watch this show?
Yeah, a little bit. It would come on like right before I had to go to school. So it would be that, and then the rock and roll Power Ranger, like I'm in the computer and I'm a superhero guy.
Oh, Super Samurai Superhumans.
Yeah,
Superhuman Samurai Squadron. There's one more S somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, it would be those two, and like I think Biker Mice from Mars would come on too.
Oh, nice.
It was like that 6:30 a.m. kind of like cartoon hour, like get your kids breakfast.
Probably on like the Deke channel. Did Deke have a... there was a weird station in my area that had those kinds of things. Do you remember those dragonfly dudes that you like twirled up?
Yes, I do remember those. Because they were the guy versions of the Sky Dancers that girls had. And even as a kid, I was like, you guys really just gave us the same toy and called it something different.
Hey, I liked it, and I liked the toys. Because, you know, in my backyard, I could just twist that and let it rip and go 2 stories up with my little man arms.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, wow, you did it. You Vale C mode.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay.
Yeah, so...
They go pretty hard.
This is one of those games where, it was released with a manual, and this is a game you should read the manual before playing.
I mean, I get it. It's a little different because it seemed like they were trying a little too much because there's a lot of, they have to use auto aim. And that's kind of sad. It was like they were...
Actually, you can turn auto aim on or off. You can aim yourself.
I would rather keep auto aim at this point.
That's why I had it on.
Yeah, because this is a little relentless, and there's too many things going on at the same time.
Okay, I would like to... Well, first I want to say something about how I would watch this. It would come on actually after I got out of school. I was in AM kindergarten, and it was split up half a day, and I would go to a babysitter's, the house's house, and this and Reboot would come on in like in an hour block.
That was the one I watched. Sorry.
You did not watch that. It was made by the same company.
I definitely watched both of them, but that was the one where I was like, every episode, I was 100% focused on what was going on with Reboot. But keep going. Sorry.
So that would happen during like a preset friggin'... Wait, why would you have to beat up the scorpion? The scorpion should be your friends.
Yeah, but that looked like a natural scorpion, and I'm like an imposter.
Natural scorpions shoot flames from their tail?
I mean, I haven't hung out with any scorpions lately.
Okay, I've hung out with Get Over Here Scorpion, and man,
He definitely spits flames.
from his stinger, though, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, his hellspawn.
Yeah,
port.
he friggin' stings me and then shoots out fiery liquid. And it's fiery it's not fiery to the touch. Uh-oh, mission failed.
I didn't see that walk area. I got it, though.
But it's fiery that, like, it makes my skin fiery afterwards.
Okay.
Because he's got to clap, guys. So it would be during my nap time that I would watch it. See, this game is relentless.
Yeah,
it makes you, like, have to go back.
But I kind of like that. I picked a different character just for the drip, but I like that, and I kind of got a different vibe for it now. So
Tarantulas is a little sneezily cuck.
okay, well, I'm excited to see how it goes.
He sucks. Wait,
Hey, I'm a tarantula.
is that his health bar? His health bar is significantly lower.
Yeah, but his power bar seems to be.
No, that's your insect mode.
Oh, that's like the bar for your insect.
Yeah,
mode?
go into insect and see. I think you sometimes like have to go into insect mode to get that back up. So there's Energon, a bunch of it, and in order to like not feel the effects of Energon, you have to go into your beast mode, and that shields you from it. Slow and steady wins this friggin' race here.
Ooh, I got some health.
Yeah, but that you didn't lose any health. No, remember the other way.
Yeah, definitely.
So this was on during my nap time, and
Nap time. Sorry,
I
we all
hated
need
it.
nap time. You
Well,
know?
I would just sit and not be able to go to sleep because I'd just be pissed saying they make me go take a nap during a show I want to watch. So I think now I hate taking naps. Even if I'm sick, even if I should be sleeping, I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm not taking a nap. There's things to be done. I could be doing stuff that's even better to be doing. So I think I have a fear of missing out because when I was in kindergarten, this show came on and I had to take a nap and I missed it. But I own it all on DVD now.
That's good. I definitely hate taking naps too. I'm far too productive in my regular life to be about that. And even as a kid, when people would be like, oh, like, you need to take a nap, like, I would outlast them because, you know, they were adults and had to deal with real things. So they would usually fall asleep and then I'd just watch TV.
You
know?
just punch them in the dick.
I just let them say whatever BS. Then they put on my show, which even then I recognize, like, clearly you guys don't like this. So I'll just let you tire yourself out. And
What?
they did.
Were there any shows that your parents or your guardians enjoyed watching?
They thought, if I remember correctly, like, my mom and stuff usually thought Rugrats was pretty funny.
Okay.
And, like, occasionally The Simpsons would make them laugh. But most of the time, I was out by myself with whatever shows I was watching. Like, to the point where, since I was clearly trying to just watch my own stuff, they would just, like, I eventually just got my own TV.
Oh, so lucky.
Yeah, I know. Like, I definitely was aware that I was lucky. And then when because I got, like, cable in my room at, like, 10.
Dang.
And I was like, yeah, we need to do something with more life. That was ridiculous.
My dad said when we get all A's on a report card, he would install like a cable output for our room because we had a TV that my brother won for the pilot season that Cartoon Network had, where you could vote on all these different pilots. Oh, I'm like, oh shit, I need to be making sure that we're doing good on time. We're still good on time.
Yeah, we're good on time.
So one year.
Oh, so they die and they're gone forever?
Wait, for real? Oh, and then you have a game over. Shit. Yeah, this game fucking blows.
I kind of like that. That's kind of cool.
Oh.
If I had known the stakes, I would have been a lot easier, less easy going with it.
Okay, so one last thing.
Yeah.
My dad said he would do that. We had a TV and a DVD player because my brother called in and voted for, I don't remember what it was, but one year Cartoon Network showed a bunch of pilots. They were all like 15 minutes long and said, hey, vote for your favorite, and whichever one gets the most votes, we'll make a series. That's the year that Codename Kids Next Door won, to the dismay of my brother, but to the happiness of me, because that's what I voted for.
Nice.
And my dad was like, yeah, we'll do that. We got all A's multiple times, and he was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. And forever pissed at my dad for that.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty hardcore. You got to keep your word. But I understand, sometimes it's, you don't expect things to pan out the way they actually
these kids
do.
Are fucking dumbasses.
Yeah, but, they think we forget that stuff, but we never do.
Oh, man, the amount of things that I remember my parents saying and they don't remember saying, reasons why I have that body dysmorphia, baby, was from things my mom said.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm at least happy enough that, like, I'm young enough and old enough to, like, where she's still, like, not, like, super old, and I can, like, be like, yo, I recognize that, like, you were stressing, so I could have made it easier and all that stuff, and it was cool. So that's always the fun stuff,
And it is so crazy. You are, like, 31?
Yeah.
My parents had 3 kids, and, my sister was probably 10. So my brother was 8, and I was 7 when they were 31, 32.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's so weird.
And when you think about all the stuff that, like, stress you the fuck out right now, and all the, oh my God, I'm about to die.
Yeah, this game fucking, okay. I would like to let you in on some strategy. This is from...
Game Pro?
No, this is from the manual.
Well, all right, well, let's get the strategy going.
Strategy. Don't
Cheat?
Blindly run.
Cheat?
Let me see if there are cheat codes.
There
we'll
are
do
definitely
that for
cheat codes.
Second episode. Don't blindly run into an open area. Inch your way into a likely combat zone and pick enemy off as you go. It said enemies. That's my bad reading. When in a firefight, don't panic and run into more danger. Instead, move backwards and fight one thing at a time. Transformers generally jump further when in beast mode. Use the camera controls to look upwards when being attacked by flying objects.
Okay, pro tips for developers in the past. If you have to put tips for your game that pass just the controls, your controls suck and your game is relentless.
Oh, you're not used to, like, RPG. So RPGs like Baldur's Gate and things like that would come with these just juicy manuals.
Word, but this is not that.
I know, but well,
this is not
okay.
Baldur's Gate.
So, saying those kinds of strategies, it's not like they're saying, I don't know, what would be a strategy that shouldn't be in here. It's not like they're saying...
The strategy that I get is move 3 steps and make sure that the camera is the furthest in the direction towards where your target needs to be, because
also,
otherwise...
So you see, what's it called when you just go back and forth, like with one of the R's and L's?
Strafe.
So that's what I would do in that scenario. So they're not, so like you can dodge when those 2 turrets are firing at you.
Word. And that's cool, but it's a little rough when, like, you got a strafe and then you're also doing tank controls.
Yeah.
Tank controls were probably one of the worst innovations in gaming history.
I would like to see if someone had modded this to have the analog to, like, work as...
Well, that's what I was wondering, because I do see the analog on this controller. I was trying to press the whatever button usually exists to let the analog work. You remember how they used to have it back in the day? I was trying to press that button, but... Yeah, because I remember the analog changed everything right away. I remember the first game that I ever...
Can I guess what it was? Was it Ape Escape?
Yes.
Yeah.
Immediately. It was the first game that I had ever played that had... I don't know if it was the first one ever.
It was. I believe that's what
That's
was.
awesome.
It was created, and you couldn't play the game without it.
Well, good job, guys, because you did it. You did it. That game was amazing, and it still stands the test of time, because I've played that relatively
I think it's
recently.
very hard to play now.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think it's hard to play
I think
at
it's because, like, I'm used to, like, hey, this is how it should be done, and then it's slightly different. So I'm like, oh fuck, no, that's not how I should be doing this.
all. I would say maybe with because I remember they used to have janky jump buttons, like it was like R1 or something like that.
Oh yeah, yes, things like that.
But other than that, like using the actual like analog sticks, that was seamless to me. And I was really, even then, impressed with how it works. There's a couple problems when you'd have to like rotate it. I remember that, like having to, because they had like a helicopter thing gadget you get. You have to rotate it, and I was like, well, this is bullshit, but oh fuck, I got to go all the way through that thing, don't I?
Probably.
Yeah. All right. Well,
you are almost dead.
Yeah, but that's the life you live when you're living the Transformer Beast Mode life.
Oh, I think we're only doing. I would like to reveal something about this game. Always wanted it. We had it for PC, but I don't think we could.
Is this your legacy copy of this game?
No, I bought this a few years ago.
Ah, okay.
But we had it for PC, and we just
What's that
couldn't.
button? What's that light? It's flashing.
Oh, I think you need to turn into beast mode for a second.
Does this charge my health up?
It charges your energon shield up, which I don't know what that does.
Okay. Can I jump farther?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can jump across this, right?
Maybe. Oh, you're going to die, I think.
You think I am?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, shit, dude.
I told you.
You're so
you gotta
good.
Have faith. I think that was
have faith.
I think that was what the thing was. It was supposed to be like, hey, you should probably jump in your beast mode.
That purple one had gone all the way down.
That purple?
Yeah. Ooh, you got that drink, that purple drink. I got that drink.
Yeah, am I
Mike
supposed to do some of these things?
No, I think you're supposed to go down from here. And it also, there's an enemy down there.
Go down there?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I ain't scared of him. Boom. What you scared of,
Also,
James?
the map will show you like where there are enemies.
Oh, not platforms.
Oh man, Nicole's worst enemy. I would love to see Nicole play Mega Man because Nicole cannot play platformers.
I hate platformers. And like even as like someone who loves games as much as I do, like I've always found them to be, I don't know, I just feel like we're past platforming.
I enjoy a Mega Man. I enjoy a Ratchet and Clank.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
I think you're supposed to. Oh,
I'm supposed to die. That's what I'm supposed to do.
No, I think once you get your health will start dropping when you don't have enough energon left.
So there are two factors in your health.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing I want to reveal, I have played this game a lot. So we should be hearing
the
voices
good guys
right
won,
now.
Right?
Yep. The weird thing also. The cast for this isn't the cast from the show. They had to hire new people to record the dialogue.
I 100% believe that.
I've never beaten any level of this game, and I've played it a lot.
I feel like I could beat this one. I really need to have my Inferno back, and then I would be able to take this.
You can do it now.
All right.
Okay, let's try with Inferno once more, and then we might just play a different game.
Okay, what game are you thinking?
I don't know. It's got to be a PlayStation or PlayStation 3 game. We could play some Unreal Tournament.
I am really not a fan of Unreal
okay.
Tournament.
I love Unreal Tournament. It's the only first-person tournament game that I enjoy.
If you want to kick my ass, we can do that. I mean, that's totally fine.
No. Team mode. Constantly.
If you want to lose, you can do that because I'm not a good...
You want to know what we should do? We should see if anyone's online playing Duke Nukem Forever.
All right, yeah. I mean,
we'll do
then
that.
It won't matter, yeah. Man, I was watching someone else talk about Duke Nukem Forever. Have you ever listened to the YouTuber or watched his videos, Matt McMuscles?
No.
He does like the two best friends, and they play like certain games, but he has a series called What Happened.
Oh, so someone was also telling me about that.
Yeah, it's great. It's kind of like How'd This Get Played, the one you were telling me about.
Yeah.
But it's just a visual version. And he's a little funnier. Like, he's funny, but, like, it's that internet funny that doesn't really work with a lot of people. But it definitely works with me because I'm a big internet loser. And he was talking about Duke Nukem and just everything that went into the 15-year hiatus of it. And it's kind of sad. It's a very frustrating, like, thing that guy... Essentially, what happened, to, like, make a long story short, is he would pretty much... Every time a new... engine would come out, he would be like, we need to use this engine, and he would just restart it over and over again. And seeing the drops in like the time periods from when they would update, it was just sad. And
remember that guy's gonna come out from the corner.
I ain't scared about him. What was that, Kong
Oh,
robot.
yeah. Get that.
Got this. I got this.
Yeah, it sucks of, like, Duke Nukem, I think, like, it's, the humor's, like, not bad. Like, I enjoy that kind of humor because it's kind of self-aware, but for Duke Nukem Forever, it just fell flat because the game falls flat. It's a boring game, but people are still playing it online, and it's insane.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. I mean, I guess nothing should surprise me in that, like, people have literally remade servers for other games, lesser games. Nah, not lesser games than that, but lesser games as far as memory. At least Duke Nukem is infamous, and he can always take that to the grave. But, like, other games that people don't even recall, like, people still try to keep RuneScape going. And, like, I get RuneScape is somewhat legendary, but for the most part, people have kind of forgotten about RuneScape. You know?
I always hear that, like, hey, new update, and also RuneScape mobile is very popular now.
Yeah, that for sure. But they still try to, like, create servers for that. They've tried to recreate servers for... God, these things. Die.
Remember, you gotta go into Battlefield slow and steady.
I'm not listening to them. I can feel it. I'm doing fine. I've got my beast mode going. It's just getting used to these old school controls, even though this handles way better than, like, Resident Evil did back in the day, so you gotta give them that.
Resident Steve-ul.
Yeah. Again, Resident Evil 2 is incredible. I don't know if that's, again, since I don't know if we had the Resident Evil 2 talk, but...
Oh, we have.
Okay, good. Because it is it is incredible. And now I'm playing that Control game that I have certain opinions on that I don't necessarily know if I should say.
What Control game?
It's a game...
You also need to go into beast mode real quick.
Oh, yeah. Control is the game where you're some random person who shows up at this make-believe government facility that is overrun by aliens, I guess, or a spirit that creates people called the Hiss that are, like, employees at the government facility. And, like, you just kind of... You get a lot of cool powers. It's very fun. And it's really tough, which I like. It's by the people that made Max Payne and the other game that's not Max Payne. I think it's called Quantum Break, where you could change through time. It's fun. I actually like playing it without the environment. Fucking fuck. I thought I could do a running jump, but I forgot the restrictions. But
one quick last thing on Control. What you enjoy about it, or what don't you enjoy about it?
It's thing that I don't and do enjoy is that because they're like a Swiss like developer, there's a lot of tone deaf dialogue of trying to be American. And when it's a foreign developer, a lot of times, like with David Cage and Kojima, they want to be Hollywood so bad. So they're just super serious about utterly ridiculous dialogue. Like, this is a game where you have to save an employee from an evil refrigerator. And you have to fight an alien that lives within this existential plane that exists solely within a refrigerator.
Also, that's stolen from Sam and Max. That literally is an entire episode of Sam and Max.
I have a lot of opinions about where that game stole their ideas from, but they have that. But then they're super serious, and they do like Dragon Ball Z in anime in your head, thoughts out loud. Like, she'll have a conversation, and the guy will be like, "You're the only one we can depend on." And then she's like, "How could he depend on me?" And it closes up on her eyes, and then she's like, "I'll do my best," and goes on with the mission. And I was like, this is the worst.
I've never even heard of this game.
And the thing is, it looks incredible. It's top-notch, AAA game, but it's just those corny foreign things, and a lot of the material in it is clearly stolen from things.
I want a Triple H game. H.H. Holmes, I'm talking about that serial killer from Chi-Town, baby.
Yeah, Chi-Town stand up. That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like if they did like an H.H. Holmes, like you had to survive the house.
Oh, shit.
Because that's the thing people like about this game is it's like a static like game. Like all the levels are within the same place and you just navigate it. So there's no like loading. There's loading when you die or something, but you're just going through and discovering things.
And the aliens are afraid of your piss and shit, right?
No, they're afraid of your gun.
Okay.
And you get superpowers. You can throw stuff.
So
which
you
is very
don't
fun.
drink a bunch of Monster Energy drink and pee on the ghosts.
No, unfortunately, they didn't have that touch of brilliance Kojima did.
Yeah, I have only heard about Death Stranding, never played it. But hey, guys, where can you listen to Nick Foster at?
Oh, you can catch me on Spotify. You can catch me on SoundCloud if you want to hear some other fun freestyles I've done. I have a new project coming out soon that I'm going to be working with James a little bit on. It's going to be fun.
Shit, really?
Yeah, definitely. You're going to be kind of an integral part. We've talked about it. It's good. And I'll have some new podcasts coming. I'm trying to get some guests this time, which is what's taking me a little longer. But
just ask everyone in Marshland Media. They'll be willing to do it.
Word. But yeah, that's all for me. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, JustNickPeriod.
Chia, guys, go to mlmpod.com to listen to my podcast or find links to listen and to download all my music for free. I've been James.
And I've been Nick.
And we've been mostly playing PlayStation. Oh, we didn't rehearse that. He knew what to do. Bye-bye.
Damn straight.